When you say you were asked to be councillor,
by locals in the community where I lived, they kept saying, well, why don't you have a go and all that, because I got a bit of a profile around this water because it was in the drought, the Millennium Drought in 2010. Mm-hmm. Got a bit of a profile, had some responses from government, and we actually got some things done. So we got a water plan in place and saved water in a drought and left the place a whole lot better. And that's what it's all about, trying to leave it a little bit better than when you find it.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. The drought... now, how is it going now? How is the community?
Well, it's a different drought. But drought's a drought. It puts a lot of stress on the community in general. And the funny thing about the ironic thing about the drought we had around the River Murray, it affected all our irrigated producers. This drought we've had now is more our broadacre farmers and our graziers who rely on rainfall and can't irrigate because it's big spaces too far from the river. Yeah. So it's a totally different thing. And one almost came overnight, the River Murray one, because their water allocations were reduced by government so that water could be used for human needs. So it was like that, a bit like a bushfire. Whereas the drought for our broadacre guys is something that just accumulates. Yeah. And it just accumulates probably like our 2022 flood does. It just keeps growing. Yeah. Weekly until it gets to a point where it starts to really affect lives and people's assets. Yeah. How does it affect them? I think just recently I've noticed I've got family nephews at farm and I've just noticed recently they were pretty well coping, but just the last few weeks when we had some really bad winds on top of dry weather we've had, that I think they've bottomed out in terms of their emotions. So they'll be looking for anything to lift their spirits.